So I feel it is important to explain a couple of things. Long videos. When I make long videos, it doesn't happen very frequently. When it happens, it's generally because the video that I'm reviewing is extremely long itself. Now, there are certain rules and guidelines that I have to kind of follow in order to be able to successfully claim fair use when I make a video using somebody else's content. Right? One of those rules and guidelines is I cannot have their video be more than 50% of my video. Right? So my video has to be more than 50% of the video. So that means that if I review a 10-minute video, I have to make at least a 20-minute video. Plus a couple of seconds. You know what I mean? Whatever. But even that's kind of pushing it. Right? So I like to add an extra 5-10 minutes. That's why my videos are usually about a half an hour long. Unless it's just me fucking talking. Usually that could take who even knows how long. But, so, with yesterday's video, right, I took an 8-minute clip. And I cut it up into bits. And I talked about it for about, I don't know, half an hour or something like that. Right? And then Velda, how the fuck you say her name? She took, let's be safe, she did take a women's study course. They took my roughly half an hour video and they cut about 10 minutes off the ass end of it, maybe, which is really just me saying the same thing over and over again. And I know I do that. What do you want from me? I'm trying to say it differently. I'm trying to come up with something interesting. I'm working all this out on the fly. Cut me some fucking slack. So, she took my video, 20-minute video, and wound up making like a 45-minute video. Now, I cut her video up, and I took as much out of it as I possibly could. The original video, before I finished editing it, just me recording it, was an hour and 50-some minutes. And the finished video wound up being like an hour 40, something like that. So I even wound up cutting another 10 minutes out of the actual finished product. So I'm doing my best here. But I wanted to get every bit, because every bit of it was special to me. Because it was finally somebody answering me. It was finally somebody talking to me. Somebody who had the fucking balls to attempt to dispute me. And I needed to fire back. Not really even like that. It was not even really like that. I needed to correct. There was a lot of errors made. We'll call them errors. A lot of errors made. And I felt the need to correct them. So I wanted to do the whole fucking thing. Because it was cool for me. You have to understand. It's very cool when you make a video talking about a subject and then somebody makes a video talking about you as a subject. That's very cool. I wanted to make sure that I enjoyed every second of it I possibly could. So I made an hour 40-minute video. Understand. Much of the time I am attempting to entertain myself these days because the channel is dying. So I'm going back to having fun. I'm done fucking around, trying to succeed. I went that route. I saw what I become, and I don't like it. So I'm just doing what I want to do now. I'm having a good time. I'm making these videos largely because I just believe they need to exist in the world. If you watch it, awesome. If somebody 20 years from now watches it, awesome. I think it will resonate through the ages. I don't think we're solving any of these problems anytime soon, right? But it's there for your consumption at your leisure. I'm not entirely sure if you realize this, but YouTube has this amazing function. First of all, it's playlists. One of those playlists you can access at any time on any video, anywhere on YouTube, right? If you're just looking at the thumbnail, you can use it. If you're watching the video, you can use it. And it's called the watch later function, right? You click that little clock, and then it goes into your watch later list, right? And you can watch any of those. You just bring up your watch later list, and then you can watch them later, you know? And it's got the little red bar at the bottom of the thumbnail, and that will slowly get bigger as you watch the video, because that's how it's keeping track of where you leave off. You can fucking watch a 5 minutes in the clip every day, 1 5-minute clip a day for the next month if you want to. I don't care. But it's there if you want to do that. Or if you want to watch fucking 10 minutes of it and go, oh, it's taking too long, and it's fucking rushed through. I don't give a shit. If you want to skip around and say, today I will begin watching at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Just see what's going on there. And you don't need to have any of it make sense to you. You just watch random fucking clips of it. I don't give a shit. But it's there. I made it. But you telling me in the comments that it's really long, I didn't watch it because it's really long. I know. That's why in the beginning of the video I said, this is going to be long. I was acknowledging that it's really long. Apparently you missed that part. Maybe you were typing already. I think it was in the first 5 minutes. I can see how your attention span may have gotten worn thin by then. Whatever. Nevertheless, it's there for you to enjoy. If you don't want to enjoy a long movie style video, then don't watch it. But you telling me that shit isn't gonna change anything. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not complaining that you decided to tell me that. You tell me whatever you want to tell me. But it isn't gonna change anything. I've done parts, and honestly, it adds about 3 hours to my time to even make the fucking thing, because I have to render each part individually after I pretty much just do the whole video all together. So it just adds another multiple steps for me. And I've been told many times by many people, don't fucking bother with it, because it's just annoying. So more people don't like parts than don't like big long videos. I run a benevolent dictatorship here on this show. And the dictatorship part of it is, it's my control, it's my channel, I do what I want. The benevolent part is, I take into consideration the feelings of the greater portion of you when I do things. Right? That's how it works. It is honestly the best form of government you could possibly have. A benevolent dictatorship. One person who is absolutely and utterly pure in every way and intention, who just runs everybody's life for them. It's actually perfect. It works out great, because everybody's just fucking happy. Because everybody just gets what they want, because it's a magical land where it's King Arthur is the king, and he just... Excalibur just makes everything all good. Right? Never gonna happen. But it happens here. But not everybody is gonna be happy. This is the case of it. So sometimes there will be long videos. And sometimes it will take a long time for me to actually get to the video. Because I put this in the front. Because I want to put this in the front. Because it's the choice that I make. Sometimes I put it in the back. But I feel this is important. Because I feel it's important to relay to you what's going on in my mind when I do these things. And the reasons why I do them. Because I think too often we just go, look, this is the way it is. You're just going to have to deal with it. And nobody explains why it is the way it is. It is that way because technically it has to be that way. I review a 40-minute video. I have to make at least an hour and 20-minute long video. I went over 20 minutes. To safeguard me so that I have like 60% my video instead of 51. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I have rules. I have rules that I have to follow. And they're certainly not my choice. I would love to just make a 5-minute video, just show the pertinent clips, and be like, you know, and whatever. That would be fantastic. And I would love to not do any fucking editing at all, and do exactly what I'm about to do right here, and just give you a quick synopsis of what's going on. But I'm doing 2 videos today. This one is going to be really fast. It's going to be this, and it's going to be what I'm going to talk about. The next one is I'm going to do it really fast. But when I'm done with it, you're going to be like, what the fuck? And then I'm going to move on and actually do the fucking real video the way I would normally do it. Probably going to be about a half an hour long. And it's going to be just me talking, really. So, But yeah. Anyways, yeah, you gotta kind of bear with it, man. We all make the decision. I've always said, you are fully within your right to choose your level of involvement with me. And that goes for everything. You can subscribe to the channel or just watch it every once in a while. I don't care. Like the videos, don't like the videos. Thumb up, thumb down. Comment, don't comment. Watch the whole thing, don't watch the whole thing. Watch bits and pieces, don't... Whatever. Like, you choose that. And it also goes with Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, I'll follow you back. You can choose how many times a day you want to message me. There's a lot of people that do it. There's a lot of people that talk to me constantly, and I talk back to them because I also get to choose my level of interaction with them. And my level of interaction with them is, I will get back to you when I can get back to you. And I'll answer your questions if you have questions, and I'll laugh at your comments if they're funny, and I will, whatever. We'll talk about whatever. I don't give a shit. And I talk about people with wide variety of things. Wide variety of things. And that's the decision that I've made to do for my channel. And you can take advantage of that if you wish. I had somebody the other day message me on Facebook. It was very funny. It's like, hey, you know, I'm just seeing if this works. And I'm like, here I am. What's up? And he's like, I really have nothing to say. I was just wondering if you actually answered. And I'm like, yeah, here I am. You're texting me right now, technically. What's up? You know, like, and that person I've had that so many times and never hear another fucking word from them. And sometimes I get that, and it's a constant everyday thing. And it's cool. I like the interaction with people. It's fun. I enjoy it. So, but if you're going to sit there and tell me that your level of interaction is you watch 15 minutes and you don't care to watch the rest, well, you and probably 50 other people, 100 other people probably did the same fucking thing. So, you know, what do you want me to tell you? Like, what would you like me to say in response to that? Because usually I get pretty fucking snarky. So if that's what you're looking for, sometimes I also just don't even bother to answer. Sometimes I do this shit. But yeah, so I want to keep this brief. We're only at 13 minutes. We're doing good so far. So we're going to go into the actual video. So, I made that video where I talked about Katy Perry kissing that kid. I said she was a rapist. I still believe that statement stands from a feminist point of view. Hashtag me too. Right? But the kid doesn't fucking care. The kid posted on Instagram. I read it for you, but I can't be fucked to do it. I'll sum up. He posted on Instagram, I'm not a victim. I don't fucking care. I thought it was pretty cool. So, why the fuck did I even talk about this? Why was it on the news? Why was it a fucking thing? Why is there all these articles and all this shit about it? Who cares? You know what it is? Fucking assholes. Co-opting other people's pain that they don't have, that they desperately want to feel for them so that they can show how awesome they are with their empathy. And here it is again. Useless motherfucking empathy. Fucking people over again. And now it's made Katy Perry a rapist. Are you happy? This channel is sponsored by NaturalHealthyCBD.com. Go there for all your CBD pain relief product needs and use code Egocast10 for 10% off your purchase.